That night, a nigga we had, so the lady tried to set me up like I was selling lean, but I really was just purchasing it because I'm a J. Like, so I get a possession charge. When you get a possession charge, they can't take nothing from you but the drug. They can't take your money from you or nothing because you using it. Like, you ain't selling no drugs and shit.
Right.
So they hold me in jail for 24 hours. They let me bond out the next day. I bond out SAP like 9 o'clock in the morning. But they don't let me out till like 4 o'clock. That's like the same amount of time I went in there. I get out and I got arrested by Springfield Township. So I go back to Springfield Township and I'm waiting on my cell phones and shit. Like, I'm waiting on my wallet, my cell phones, all my shit. So I'm like, yeah, I'm coming to get my stuff. He's like, oh yeah, we remember you from yesterday. Wait right there. I'm out here, I'm waiting on time passing. I'm looking up, it's like 30 minutes later. Like, I'm like, I've been here for a while. Like, hey, what's going on with y'all, man? Let me get my shit, man. They like, yeah, we just doing a little paperwork, man. We just wait. It's coming up. You next.
All right.
Like, all right. Sitting down again. I'm like, bro, it's been long as fuck. Like, what is going on? Like, hey, give me my shit, dude. Oh, my fault. This is a lot of lyrics. so I'm like, yeah, let me get my shit so I can go.
Yeah.
I'm waiting at the counter. Cincinnati police walk in. I'm like, oh yeah, they tripping. They like, let me talk to you. I'm like, what? They're like, yeah. They took me to a little room. The police officer that arrested me yesterday, he a Springfield town. You know, the Springies, they hoes. Like, you gotta be a bitch ass nigga to work for them. Like, they the worst police on earth. Like, you got to be like a hall monitor, then graduate to a crossing guard, then be like a security guard. Then, like, you had to go through all the phases of being a bitch ass nigga before you work for Spring. Like, they really think they U.S. Army or some shit. So he come in there with me like I'm his perk. Like, he come in there, sit down next to me and shit. I'm sitting across from Cincinnati police like, what's up? Like, can I go? Like, nah, we gotta talk to you about something, then you can go. So I'm like, what's up? They like, man, we heard on the street you been beefing with so-and-so and so-and-so. I'm like, I don't got no beef with nobody, bro. Like yeah, well, you and Adrian Bronner, your boys, the word on the street is that y'all don't like so-and-so and so. I'm like, we don't have no problem with nobody. We a boxing label, like, we a rap label, we boxers, we don't know about none of this shit. Like, right. What's going on though? Like, well, last night, this happened, and this person got, and they in the hospital right now, and the word is that y'all was beefing with him and all this shit. I'm like, ooh, this some serious shit now, like.
Right.
Like, yeah, bro, I don't know what you was talking about. Like, I don't know what you talking about. Like, well, why your name keep coming up in all this shit? I'm like, listen, brother, I was in prison. Like, I was in jail last night. Like, he was like, you were in what? I said, bro, that's how you even caught up with me. Like, I just got out of jail at 3:30. I went to jail 3:30 yesterday. I got out at 3:30 today. And they start talking to each other and shit. And they like, so who can verify that? I said, he arrested me. So right. The Springy niggas next to me, he said, yeah, I did. They like, all right, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. They get up and walk out. I get out, I get the call, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I ain't even know nothing happened. Like,
right.
So this is how much niggas be talking and putting your name and shit. Like, so you might not have nothing to do with nothing, but niggas is so gay, they throw you in everything. Like, so fuck all that. Later in that year, I end up getting the shit I told you, like the rehab and all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm staying on that shit for like 9-10 months, and then we throw the battles like the next year in August. My probation officer, he's a hoe for sure. He's like he a super bitch. Like, I had a cool probation officer at first. He was a regular probation officer. Like, I got a real job. He let me travel, do my thing.
Right.
I'm not getting in no trouble. I don't do nothing but lean. So by the time I come in and get my test and my system clean, I don't smoke no weed or nothing. I'm dropping for niggas. I'm doing all that shit. Dude know who I am. The new nigga, he requests my case. Like, yeah, that's what y'all be knowing. Like, these cops is not that old. Like, they be fans and they be hoes for real too. Like, these be regular young motherfuckers. They went to school with us and we was smacking and doing whole shit to them when we was young. So they be knowing niggas and they trying to catch up when niggas doing all that shit. But so he requests my case. I go, the battle is think the battle was July 22nd or something. I got to go meet this nigga on July 15th for the first time. He resourced me and made me come be his client. I mean, be his client and shit. So I go July 15th to go meet him. I go meet him on July 15th. He ain't there. Talk to his partner and shit. I leave. He said, come back the next day. Come back the next day. He ain't there again. So I got to do the initial interview with him.
Right.
The initial interview, it's really a setup. Like, dude there the whole time. He's sitting outside in the car. He acting like he not there so that he can follow me when I leave so he can see where I'm going and all that shit, make sure my address is real and see what kind of car I'm driving. So I'm off Dean, like I don't know what's going on, but I'm not on shit. Like I'm doing shit for the battles. Like, so every day, you know, the Bud and Casino battle, this is 2018. The Bud and Casino battle went crazy. Like I'm talking about like super crazy. So every day I'm striking people for tickets. It looked like I'm serving though. Like I ain't did a crime this whole month.
But you selling tickets.
I'm selling tickets. I'm really pulling up, meeting people. People are spending hundreds of dollars on tickets. It look crazy though, cause I'm burning up mall parking lots and shit. Like everybody going crazy. And the tickets was like $50. So I'm pulling up on people. They spending 150s, hundreds and shit. It looked like I'm selling dope though. So he following me around for the whole week. But he know what's going on cause he watching my Instagram too. So at the same time, he trying to bag me. He don't care if it's right or wrong. He don't care if he's right or wrong. He just want to catch me doing something.
Right.
So